Spend the day with me. So this is really early this morning. I'm up and out because it's on one of those, is it like the third heat wave? I'm going to class it as 3 because it feels like 3 because it's been absolutely awful. But I'm up and out on my little walk. So I thought I'd start it now. I was going to start it when I was at home, but I wanted to get out a bit quicker so it wasn't so hot. But yeah, I'm out on my little walk. It's brilliant. I just got back from my little walk. It was brilliant. And I've got changed and is getting warm now. So I'm glad I got up and got on with it. Now I'm going to sit the kettle on. And I might even push the boat out and have a fancy coffee and meat. Is it percolator? Pretty sure it's percolator. I have a tea air. It's not a percolator. Honestly, I asked myself. It's one of these pushy things, and I had to get a big one. I did have a little one, didn't I? What am I doing with that? Dropped it, cracked. It's really upsetting, but it's fine. But I'm gonna do that. Now I'm just going to make a bit of breakfast. So I've got a cup of coffee, another one, brilliant, in my Winnie the Pooh mug. I love Winnie the Pooh. So I've got some apple, however much of this, and I went to Morrison's yesterday and I got some strawberries and I just really fancied the strawberry and they're really sweet and I think they're rather brilliant. Like, look at how, I know strawberries are red, but like look how red they actually are. I'm just going to have a few strawberries. I will have as many as I want, but I like to chop them so they're easier for me to gnaw on. So then when I'm eating, I don't get covered in it because I have a tendency to get covered in everything that I touch. You probably know this to be fair, but there we go. Right, fruit's chopped. I'm going for my array of cereals. So I've got some Cocoa Pops, Rice Krispies, them ones, whatever they are. I don't know what they are, but I really like them. And I thought the floor needed some as well. Floor felt package. And then also some wheat things. These are like wheat things and they're square. Sometimes I get ones with like white sugary stuff on. I really like them. Then sometimes I just get these. I got these, but I thought they were the ones with the sugary stuff on. So I'm just going with it. Then I've got a different yoghurt. I've never had this one before, I don't think. This is Morrison's fat-free coconut Greek-style yoghurt. I'm going to shake it in the pot because it's really easier. It's quite nice, actually. Very coconutty. Just shove it in. And I'm just going to stick that in there. And then I will mix that through. And I've got this fancy honey. I mean, I have about 10 jars of honey in the cupboard. I'm not joking. But I've got this really fancy honey. It's from M&S and it's got honeycomb in it. And it's the nicest honey I've ever laid my hands on. And there's honeycomb in it. And I tried that. I got excited to try honey with honeycomb on. I rather like honeycomb. It's like chewy and soft and it's just rather brilliant. So I want to make sure that I eat every last inch of this bit of honey because I thoroughly enjoy it. But that is my brilliant breakfast this morning. Bit of lunch. I've just stuck some toast in the toaster, crack it into a biscuit, rich tea, brilliant. Then on top of me toast, we're going to go for a bit of my favourite peanut butter, but it's got to be crunchy. If it's not crunchy, I will eat it, but when it's crunchy, I think it's more brilliant, a bit more going on, do you know what I mean? And I'm going to stick on the jam as well, because jam and peanut butter, brilliant. And I might even put a bit of salt on top of the peanut butter to make it even better. I've got my peanut butter and my jam on there, look at that. That is brilliant, isn't it? Brilliant. I got my strawberries out, I know, and put strawberries on top of my strawberry jam. Look at that. Brilliant, that. I've gone for that one. That one is one of my favourites. I like that one and the one with Paddington on. Not sure which one that one is, but those two are my favourites. They're brilliant, then. Right, now it's like at some point in the afternoon. My hair it needs washing. It really does. I was just trying to push it for an extra day, but I've decided I'm not going to push it anymore because it feels a bit minging, do you know what I mean? Right, so I've literally got it up in a clip and it looks a bit like that. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? It's a good look for me. I'm going to do a hair mask and I like doing these, so I thought I'd show you what I do. And this is what works with my hair. Everybody's hair is different, just to be, you know. So I'm just going to quickly waddle this way a bit. That's it. Oh, hang on. And then I'm just going to, oh, do you like my big bear? Look at him. He's good, isn't he? Love him. Right, I'm just going to comb it through, well, brush it through, and then I'm going to go in, wash my hair, and I will be back. Look at that. That is just a bit vile, isn't it? Right, I've just finished washing my hair and I got wet in the process. I mean, there's no change there really, is there? So, this is my hair mask that I'm going to use today. I really like this one. This is an Osmo one. It's deep moisture. So it's an intensive deep repair mask. And I think it's rather brilliant. It works really well for my hair. So that's what I'm going to go with. So I'm going to do what it says on the bottle. Can't even get your words out. I've got my fancy towels out, as I'm going to call them. Do you know what? These are the nicest hand towels I've ever had or ever laid my hands on. They're M&S's, right? And they're, what are they? Luxury Egyptian. So Egyptian cotton, I'm assuming. But I don't really know what that is. But apparently, it's really good. So, brilliant, isn't it? I'm just going to wrap this around me so I don't get the hair mask stuff on me. And then I'm just going to brush it through so it's actually sat flat so I can work with it. If not, it's going to be a bit of a nightmare, isn't it? I'm struggling. I'm sat next to it.
Yeah.
Have I brought a clip up? Is there anything I'll do? Well, where's my clip that I had in? Where did I ditch it? I brought it up with me. Is it on the bed? Right, I'm going to do this in sections so it's more even. So I'm just going to take a bit like that. It would work a lot better if you had like a normal, there's my Ruby, a normal clip, but I left him downstairs and I'm up here and I've walked up and down the stairs enough to do. So I'm going to defeat the object with the towel apparently. And then, oh dear, it's not going to plan, is it? In my head this worked out so much better. Going to, I've got my mask, I really like this. I've used this one for years. When I first started training, this is one of the first ones I used, so I rather like it. So I'm just going to take a bit, like a nice amount. Let's put it on the mid-lengths and ends. I don't want it on the root. Just sort of spread that on. There's my Ruby's tail. See, her tail's always wagging. Then I'm just going to like mash it into my hair so it's all spread on evenly as possible. And I'm going to stick on a decent amount because I started doing this once a week, which worked really well for my hair. Then I forgot. Then I couldn't figure out why my hair was a bit rough. Next section, I'm going to do the exact same. Oh, pull that round. Do you know, this is my new pink top. I don't know if I posted the video yet, but I got it because I really liked it. This material from Primark is really comfy. I put it out for wash, right? It's come back with mysterious marks, so I have to wear it around home now. I mean, it's not a problem, but that was like my going out top, so I looked tidy. But it's fine. I've got it on, it's all spread about. Now I'm just going to put the towel back around my neck and I'm just going to let it sit on for the time it says. I'm probably going to go for a longer time because my hair feels like it's had better days. Right, it's been on for long enough. I'm going to go in, rinse it out now because look at the state of me. But yeah, I'm going to go and wash it out now. Right, I've washed it, well, rinsed it out. I look like this. I'm not going to blow dry it. I just want to let it dry on its own because it's actually quite hot out. And I'm probably not going to leave it down for that long. And that is not like me. So I'm just going to brush him through and leave it alone to air dry. Honestly, look at the state of me. I can't believe that I appear on the internet like this now. When I first started this, right, I would never have looked like this. Like, and now look at me. Honestly, I don't mind though. It's quite nice, isn't it? Because this is what I'm like all the time. It's quite amusing, to be honest. Now I'm brushed through. I'm going into the freezer, which is right here, and I've got some bread rolls. So I'm going to get some of these out to defrost. So I'm going to do like a toasty for tea, but I'm going to do it in the gadget. But instead of having like bread, I'm going to have toasty rolls. So it's like along the lines of the panini, but it's not a panini, but it's like a toasty rolls. Yeah. So I'm going to get some of these out to defrost on their own. And if they're not quite defrosted by when I want them, I'll just bung them in microwave to finish off defrosting. Just got me gadget. I'm going to stick him on. There we go. He even says hello, look. Then I'm going to stick it on the panini setting. Now that's going to heat up while I get my cheese and that ready. So I've buttered them, I've got ham in both, and now I've got my cheese slice on the case, and I've got my extra mature cheddar. I really like extra mature. I like the bit of cheese where it's got a bit of a taste to it. So I'm just going to finish loading these up because I don't know. And then the cheese is in, and the lid is going to go on. I'm just going to wait for my gadget. My gadget has just beeped, so I'm just going to squidge on some oil. Roll number 1 is going on. Are we ready? Look how good that looks. Doesn't that look brilliant? Right, I'm just going to take it out. The tuna's brilliant. I'll stick that down there. And then that's what my dinner looks like, all dished up. Doesn't it look really good? Right, I'm going to go and enjoy this now. I've also got some raw onions, some crisps, some cheese. I'm going to go extremely careful because that cheese is going to be well up. That was my little spend the day with me. It is the following morning now, I forgot to finish it. But if you like these sort of videos, please let me know. If you've got any suggestions on what you want me to cook, bake, make, or anything you want me to do, or places to go maybe, please do let me know. I'll have to have a go, but if you like these sort of videos, please do let me know. But that day was brilliant.